Hi, Darren Murphy here. Welcome. I recently learned something that disturbed me I want to share with you. Colleges and universities are offering public speaking and charging for it online. To me, that's similar to learning how to ride a horse by going to a merry-go-round or learning how to swim on dry land. Today, I'm going to share with you what happens when someone is coached in the art and science of public speaking. I've recently been working with a young lady, Galit Shaulov, who has the goal of becoming a nutritionist, counselor, and teacher. She knows in order to have the biggest impact she could, she needs to have public speaking as part of her skill set. When you can inform, influence, and inspire groups of people, you are emotionally connecting with them. And that's what public speaking is about. It's an emotional connection. I learned that from Bert Decker, my mentor in public speaking. All great speakers started out as bad speakers. Some examples of great speakers: Les Brown, Joe Calloway, Zig Ziglar, Bert Decker. Let me share something about him. He wrote an amazing book called You Have to Be Believed to Be Heard. Great book. Also has audio tape programs where he takes you by the hand and leads you through public speaking. I was so impressed with those things, I went to a live weekend-long seminar given by the Bert Decker organization. At the end of the seminar, I asked them, I said, I know I need to get better, and they told me, join your local Toastmasters Club. So what I want to share with you is, join your local Toastmasters Club. Find the people that impress you that are speakers. Watch them. One of the hardest things a speaker can do is tape themselves and then watch the tape to see where they could get better. That is a very impacting skill set practice to do. Galit watched her tapes, and it was hard. It's hard for me to watch me, but that's how you get better. Instead of me telling you about this, I want to show you video clips of the coaching sessions that I did with Galit. We met over a period of 8 weeks, about an hour and a half each week. She did all the hard work because she had to practice. You're going to see an enormous amount of improvement over that week. And more importantly, more significantly, English is her second language. So she's added enormous weight on her shoulders going up that skill mountain of public speaking. So Galit, I'm going to Israel next week. Where should I go?
Have you heard about the Dead Sea?
Yeah, I've heard about the Dead Sea. It doesn't sound like someplace I'd want to go. It's called dead.
Yeah, actually, you know why it's called like this?
No?
It's because life can be existed because there is tons of salt inside of the water. So fish, for example, or other things that live inside of the water can't exist there because they will die from the amount of the salt that there is inside of this.
Does anything live there?
Nothing. But you know what? It's actually very fun because the salt doing a very special effect. So if you are inside of the water, because of all this salt, you like floating. You can swim there actually. It's a sea, but you can swim there. You like float like above the water, and you feel like, let's say, what are you like? What are you religious?
Am I religious?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like, what is your religious?
Catholic.
So you're a Christian.
Right.
You might feel like Jesus.
Oh, walk on water? Very good. Very good. That was cool.
Hi guys. So it's been a while. Oh my god, no. I didn't know this. It starts wrong. Let's start again. Okay. It's hard. Look at them something in English. And I don't understand. I will ask them again until I will understand, or maybe I will hear a conversation between Americans and then I will learn a new thing. So it's make my day be much better, and including the fact that I also combined with like wellness, and after this it will be maybe to go.
Who's down there? Me, him, her. No one's down here.
There's no one here. So it will be to maybe to go to a short hike and read a book. It might be in English, it might be in Hebrew, but the most biggest thing that I want to get from the book is just to learn something. So I moved, I was motivated to start my day, and I also make myself think, always thinking.
Good.
So for me it's the best day when I get something from this day.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
Hey everyone, and thank you for joining me today. My name is Galit Shaulov, and today I will speak with you about which person I would like to. You're a boy. Siblings. She also was a healer without any medical knowledge, and not just this. She was super generous. Whenever, like, our house was full of people, my mother's house actually was full of people, and she always, if they asked something, she would always give it to them, without asking any question, without accepting something from Mutu. But this is not the main reason that I wanted to talk with her. I think she's amazing, and that's part of the reason, but not the main reason. The main reason that I would like to speak with her, it's because I would like to know where did I came from. There is a sentence that kind of haunts me. Where did you came from and where are you going to? Got a message from God, from Gabriel. Actually, he asked her, what do you want to be? She could be anything, but she could be a teacher, she could be a healer, she could be anything that she want to be. But she chose to be a healer. Isn't it cool? And I will give you an example. One time a guy walked to my grandma's house with a bone fracture, and she just knew what to do. She fixed it and he felt much better. His bone was okay, and a few weeks afterwards he could do everything. And not only this, my grandmother also was very generous, and she used to host a lot of people at the house, and she had such a wide heart to accept everyone. My mother always said, I think that she got this sentence from my grandmother, like, she always said, if there is a place in the heart, there is a place everything. Which is mean, my grandma was not that rich, and she didn't have like a huge house, a castle, but she always had a place in the heart, and she always could host everyone inside of her house, because she had this place, not in a house, but in a heart, and that's what made her. Who do you see in your future?
No, that's over here. You're over here.
It's still English, so it's need to be. I learn English. Hi, my name is Galit Shaulov, and I know you probably think I'm from here because I don't have any accent. Yeah, but I actually from Israel, and I have a story to share with you. It's about truth and legend. It's about people and angels, and it's about me and you. Have you ever thought, how can we possibly know our future if we don't even have a clue about our pets. What qualities, dreams, even thought had my answer and had our ancestor. What qualities, dreams, even thought had our ancestors. Every family has a good people and bad people. Our free will let us choose the one to learn from and follow. I chose my grandmother. My grandmother was a healer without any medical knowledge. Hello, my name is Galit Shaulov, and I know you think that I'm from here because I don't have any accent. Yeah. But I'm actually not from here. I'm from Israel, and I have a story to share with you. It's about truth and legend. It's about people and angels, and it's about me and you. Have you ever thought, how can we possibly know where we're going to if we don't know where we came from? What qualities, dreams, even thought had our ancestors? In every family, there is good people and bad people. Our free will let us choose the one to learn from and follow. I chose my grandmother. In my cultures, we believe in angels, and we have 3 of them. We have Gabriel, he is the announcer of God. We have Raphael, which he is the healer. And we have Michael, which you might pronounce his name as Michael. He is the defensor of God. The reason that I told you about this, it's because that I think that my grandmother, Angel, was Raphael, the healer. And my grandmother, she knew how to heal people without any medicational training. Let me give you an example. One day, a man came to my grandmother's house with a broken arm. And he told her, I know you. I've heard about you. You are a healer. Please help me. I don't have any money to pay to the hospital. And my grandmother, she split his arm and he felt much more better. My grandmother also was very generous. Everyone felt like at home in her house. Family, friends, even strangers felt loved and welcome in her house. The reason I chose my grandmother is because of her generosity. She was full of it. And I want that my house will be like her house. I want that everybody feel loved and welcome in my house, like my grandmother. Who in your family you see as your role model, and how your future will look like because of it? Thank you.
Now that you've seen Galit and the amazing improvement that she did over 8 weeks, I want to share this quote by Richard Bach, author of Jonathan Livingston Seagull. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear, which puts all the work on the student. And that's what you just saw. Galit did all the work. When you have to practice, retake, the exact same talk, it gets mind-numbing. But when you persevere, that's when you start thinking about, how am I doing? And that's the science. Am I looking at the audience? Am I making an emotional connection? Am I making my message clear? And then the audience responds.